The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And Mahomes going to put it up right away. Over the middle, complete. It's Campbell. They find some open field here. And able to get this one. The 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. The Chiefs at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Second down and 4. To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Xavier Worthy, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Seven nothing is our score. Ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A man who grew up right here in Kansas City at Center High School. It's Rachaad White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Mayfield to throw it. Evans has it left side. And, oh, he takes a shot at the end of that play. 3rd down and 1. Mayfield going to switch things up here. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. He's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Here's Mayfield. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here with White. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Credit the stop there to Leo Chanel getting into the backfield and stopping him in his tracks. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, Mayfield. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him. Needs something for deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Touchdown! Cade Otton. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Justin Jefferson, 48 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Mayfield now. He'll find McMillan here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
He's got Otten. Well, they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Baker changing the play at the line. Mayfield looks to throw. This is White on the screen. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Mayfield. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Going right side is White. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
2nd and 10. Mayfield off the play fake. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Mahomes going to throw. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Now Mahomes. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. An inside give to Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. Complete. Jefferson the target. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now here's Mahomes. That's caught right side by Worthy. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 34-yard line. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Mahomes now to throw. That is caught by Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throwing, Mayfield. This is caught by McMillan. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Now Mayfield. And this is caught by Evans. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Mayfield with it once more. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Lavonte David. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Buccaneers 14.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. A touchdown, the differential, a 7-point game as we get back underway in quarter number 3. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Mayfield to throw it. He's got White here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. To throw, Mayfield. And this one caught downfield by Evans. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. First down, here's White. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And that'll be incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
No gain on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
That's going to be caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chris Godwin. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bucs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 21. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Buying time to his left. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Flush to his right. And he's got some space here. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck.
It's a gain of 48 yards. That's good for Kansas City Chiefs.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. It's a gain of 14, down 2 to 14.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
13 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
To the right side, it's Kelce. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce from a yard out. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Paul. They got a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Here's Mayfield. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. They run straight ahead here with White. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Here's Riley Dixon now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play.
Yeah.
Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right back to him for 10 more and a first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A yard all they need, but it's third down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Mahomes throwing on fourth. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Give the tackle that time to Jordan Whitehead. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
A 2-yard loss brings up third down and 12.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Rashee Rice. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Chiefs add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2nd and 5. Mayfield now. He'll find McMillan here. 7 yards there and a first down. Now Baker going to change it up. Play fake. Mayfield.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Now a 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Well, this one taken in by Otten. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And now they'll shift things around. Mayfield looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. White. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Second down, goal to go. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. Oh, I think the Bucs got it, and they did. Tampa Bay football. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Mayfield to throw. Eluding the pressure right. This is caught by McMillan. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And a catch right side by Evans. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Flush to his right. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he will get to the sideline here, but that a minimal gain at best. 3 yards, possibly 4. Here's 2nd down. Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got this to Jefferson. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw it. Flushed out right. This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the chief linemen might have moved. Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15. Here's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. And this one is right through. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the Chiefs, they moved to 7-1 on the year with the victory. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.